If you live around Kansas City and you want to keep up with the news, but you don't just want to know what influencers and politicians want you to know, I've got 3 podcast recommendations for you. The first is Kansas City Today. It's a daily news podcast in just 15 minutes or less. And it features original reporting from KCUR's local newsroom. You might even hear me guest hosting. We'll give you all the top headlines from Missouri and Kansas, and then take a deep dive into a larger topic. So if you want to know what's happening next with gerrymandering in Missouri, or about the ICE detention center in Leavenworth, World Cup preparations around the metro, listen to Kansas City Today. You should also check out Up to Date. That's KCUR's daily talk show. It's a place for honest conversations about what's happening in the Kansas City region and how it affects our lives. You'll hear elected officials answering tough questions, and you'll hear from people around our community about how they're trying to make the city better. Plus, you'll get food recs and learn about fun things happening around town. And then finally, everyone should be listening to A People's History of Kansas City. It's the history they aren't teaching you in schools. Stories about how the highway destroyed black neighborhoods, the origin of the Kansas City Chiefs and their controversial name, and even how Casey learned to love soccer. If you want to know how Kansas City ended up this way, you have to look back at its history, the people's history. All of these podcasts are made by KCUR, Kansas City's local, independent, and nonprofit newsroom. You can find these on Apple, Spotify, or wherever you listen to podcasts, or on kcur.org. Why are there so many podcasts about Kansas City?
That's the. I was